Ooh.
Okay, so we are back, guys.
We're back. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
We are back. We missed you guys last week, but we're here to talk about the last 2 weeks. And I feel like there's a good amount to talk about.
Yeah, I do too. So let's get started.
Okay, we're going to continue with our couples in different orders. So this week, we are going to talk about Austin and Jessica first.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like we always only have a little bit to say about them.
This week, I have more. Yes.
Okay. So we're kind of combining both episodes?
Yeah. So the last 2 episodes,
Yeah.
Episodes 5 and 6, we did 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I think it's 5 and 6.
No, 6 and 7 because we did one episode that was the first 3. Then we did 4, 5.
Yeah.
Now we're on 6 and 7.
Okay, so we're on episode 6 and 7.
Yes.
And first, Jessica and Austin.
Okay, so they are still the most hopeful.
Yeah.
We think they will make it.
Consistent.
They will make it.
Mm-hmm.
They've been getting it in and they don't want to tell nobody.
Yeah, and it's kind of like...
I mean, I get it because if I'm on TV, I don't really want my family to see me talking about sex. Like, it just seems weird.
Yeah, definitely.
So they definitely made a pact. Like, no matter what, never say that we had sex.
And I guess they said enough. We're both happy in that department.
That don't mean they had sex.
So I guess it's working out for them.
What
they wanted to be mysterious for whatever reason, that's working out because we still don't know.
And I also think it's Jessica that's driving that boat because Jessica is driving the whole boat. She's the captain of their ship
right
now.
She's definitely the captain of their ship.
So
I did notice that.
They really remind me of the couple from a few episodes back. The one where I should know people's names. I feel bad about this, but the couple in Texas where the guy had the house and she was like, "I want to move."
Oh, but no, not that bad.
No, not that bad. But
he looked like he was a Trump supporter.
Yes. Him.
And she made him move, and he just bought a house, which he
had
paid a lot on. And you're not.
So she reminds me of that as far as her being controlled, like her wearing the pants in the relationship. And I don't like that term because you're right. You know, everybody. I mean, people have other things that they can offer, but she's driving. She is the captain of that ship.
You're right. Jessica is
girl power.
Yeah, she is
boss. She's a boss.
And I don't know. I wasn't thinking that when I first saw her come through with the twin thing. She seemed like she was the.
She did.
Twin, like the she twin that wasn't it.
So the episode 7, she surprised me because she was real opinionated. She was like,
she told him he was not having that closet.
Yes, and she went in off of all his stuff in his house. She was just going in on him, and I was like. Okay, it's for TV. I always remind myself, y'all, it's for TV.
It is.
So I try not to hold certain things.
But you got to think about this. It's for TV. So what if she's holding back?
That would be
if she's worse than that.
Savage. Yeah. She's gonna be a savage.
That would be me. I'm not showing my true colors.
You know who else is not holding back? Meka. But we'll get to her.
Meka not holding back.
She's not holding back.
No, you're right.
Okay. So Austin and Jessica, they do seem like they're so aligned because they're like, we want 2 to 3 kids in 2 to 3 years. Like they practice their answers. Austin is still a snack with his hair. He needs to just use gel. Like he should wear gel and have his hair slicked back because I think he looks way cuter.
I wasn't looking at Austin like that. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
He got acne. I do too. Clearly, I don't have on makeup, y'all. I'm feeling insecure.
It's okay. I mean, she loves him. I mean, she likes him. They like each other a lot. They do.
Okay. So Austin makes less money than Jessica.
And she
said substantially.
Substantial.
What is substantial in DC less money? That got to be $40,000.
50? At least $50,000.
Yeah. Less.
How much is he making? Maybe he making 75. She making 125.
Gotta be.
Okay,
that makes sense. But he said he's a network engineer.
That's what I'm saying.
You ain't making 75
base
at 30.
At 31. But if it's a career change, and he's like an analyst.
We're talking about the DC. We know because we live here, so we know
But in the area, I mean, in a career, if you're coming in low level,
and you know what he did say it was a career change.
So
he's probably making about 75.
60 is low, so 75.
Yeah, 75, and she probably making about 125. So that is substantially different.
Yeah, we throwing guesses out there, but that's what I'm gonna guess.
I mean, she ain't making 150.
And some people think substantial is 20. Some people think
that's
substantial
not
is
20,000 difference is not substantial unless it's
it depends.
30 to 50.
Okay. So but anyway, they made it I
guess 20 could be if it's 100 to 80.
Yeah, I mean that's not substantial, but
it's the percentage. It's not the
yeah.
So Maybe she gets something, but maybe she gets incentives and other stuff. Who knows?
I felt bad for him that she was like substantial.
I felt bad. Okay, I put him on those. She seems kind of like a liar.
Because
she said, "Oh, what's the big deal? It doesn't matter." And then on the camera, she was like, "It did kind of concern me," in her confessional, because it's substantial, and it's like
they're playing it up. The producers are playing it up.
Are they?
I think so.
Because she
but
was
it
like,
makes her
it doesn't
look
matter.
bad.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. And it's like that would matter to somebody.
Yeah.
If you thought you were getting somebody and that's in a certain field and that they were just going to be on your level financially.
Yeah.
Anybody would feel a way about that.
Yeah, I think so.
But anyway, that's all I had on her.
I thought that
she was lying.
He was trying to restrict her in taking stuff from her house, and I just thought it was so funny that the one thing he didn't want her to take was a watermelon, bro.
Yeah, and
it's going to perish.
Yeah,
it's a perishable item.
She wants to cut up and eat her watermelon and take it to water. Yeah, we're not taking a water. She has so much stuff. It's 8 weeks, and she clearly plans on really doing this and not coming back and forth. Because I feel like I would leave some stuff
back and forth.
And don't go back and forth to the apartment.
Well, Zach's not going back and forth. Zach's not going. Okay.
Good transition. Look at her. She knows how to transition.
Yeah.
She's been practicing. Yeah. Zach, who refuses to just fake the funk and do like other people did in past seasons and just act like they're living there.
Just do it.
And then coming home every day or spending the night at your house every other night. Like, you can't just stay in the second room and go to your house every other night and spend the night and just do it like this.
Because your boy last season, what's his name? He was staying out.
Yeah, he was staying out 3-4 nights. A lot of seasons, it had been times where they went back to their homes and stuff.
For sure.
Not long periods, but like for 2-3 days.
Absolutely. Or when they would get into it, they would go back like.
So to me, just act like you're staying there, create an argument, and go home.
At least walk into the place together. Yeah. Like, this man can't even.
But you know what I noticed? I will say that his apartment looked better than what they gave him.
You can just tell he does not want to change his life.
Yeah.
Like, how he signed up for this and didn't know that he was going to have to change his life is weird. It's 2 months. You're getting paid.
Just do it. You're getting paid for 8 weeks. It's basically like if you go somewhere and work
offsite. Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
Yep. And you still get to see your normal clients because I'm sure they're about to get in their normal routine of going into work in the next couple of days. Who cares? He
just doesn't want to change his routine, and that's very selfish. Don't sign up for the show if you're going to be selfish.
For real.
Okay, so Zach is expecting to get paid and not what's in his contract?
Yep. He is.
Is that what's happening?
Yep, because Pastor Cal said, "Do you want to continue?"
After saying 5 things, 10 things, 12, 20 things that he did not think were possible about them. Yep. And then he said, yes.
He wants to continue in
He
marriage.
wants a check, is what he wants.
Yes, but then if you want the check, you need to move in.
He's selling out. At this point, like, he's literally trying to figure out how to keep his money without doing what is required. And
so that's crazy.
It's stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's 8 weeks of your life. You're clearly really a single man. Who cares? Just stay in this other room. Go to your personal training clients from there and call it a day.
And you signed up for this.
Yes, you signed
knew what
up.
It was.
Yes.
So maybe he thought he was going to get somebody that he was attracted to. Then he could have sex for 8 weeks and it would be no big deal.
Yeah. Of course he did. But it's so annoying. It's like you signed up for this.
And to be honest, if he didn't try to talk about all of his stuff, talk around it, like, he just tries to talk around stuff, but if he was just straight up with it, they don't have chemistry. He doesn't vibe with her. They went on a whole honeymoon, and if he had gone on a date with her and spent 3 dates with her and wasn't feeling a vibe, he would never date her again. Yeah. So he's looking at it from that perspective, like, I don't want to be inauthentic to the fact that I just really don't like her like that. And it's not something that's nice to say to somebody's face, but it's real. Like, it is real. It's a way to say it. It's
but then if you're not going to try, you have to stop the show.
Then stop. Quit.
And you're going to get your quarter of the money for doing your quarter episode.
Or maybe no money, because the contract may require that you do it all or nothing.
That's true.
But either way, you went on a vacation, it didn't work out, chalk it up,
and you got exposure, which is more than anything else. Hopefully that exposure will get you new clients and get you deals and get you more modeling gigs.
Maybe.
But you shouldn't continue this marriage.
No.
And Mindy shouldn't continue this marriage.
Right, because the bottom line is, Zach don't like Mindy, and Mindy don't like Mindy.
That's a word. That's a word.
They don't like
Zach
don't like Mindy.
Yep.
Mindy don't like
it. Mindy has self-esteem issues.
She needs to work on herself. She shouldn't be
She shouldn't be married, period. Because even if she wasn't with an asshole like Zach,
she wants to. She's asking him questions that she knows the answer to, and then is mad at the response she's getting.
And even comparing their relationship to the other couples, and like,
that's just not. You already know that's not what it was, because on the first night of the marriage, in the first night of the honeymoon, in the hallway, you was telling us that he said he wasn't attracted to you.
Yep.
So
why
are you having this expectation? And then she's projecting what she thinks she doesn't have that he wants.
Oh, should I?
Because she's like, boob job. Yeah. He's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
It ain't.
He just don't. He's not attracted to you, and y'all don't have chemistry.
That's what it is.
He wanted to see that.
Okay.
That's it. But also, Mindy, I don't know, man. Mindy's friend was keeping it real, and her friend wanted to be like, "Why are you staying in this?" And she asked, and she's like, "I'm just basically not a quitter, and I want to try to work."
She's staying in it because of the contract. It's a check. The reason why she's at
Mindy? No, I think Mindy really is
production is like
just like
go
Katie
to the
from
house.
last season with that basketball player.
Mindy might not even be living in a house. Production might just be like, meet us there at 6 p.m. so we can tape.
That's true.
Like that is that's.
And
I'm
speaking of, I do not like them in these little hotel weird little apartments. It's never going to feel like a home.
No, it's always
I get
feel
why
like
they're going to have them in a neutral place.
House.
But then they still should have gave them a stipend and let them pick. Because that could have been some of the... That's a good episode. Them picking where they're living. Them disagreeing on
But
areas.
they've done it in their different episodes. I think...
Seasons. No, but now the last two seasons, they're putting them in the same place.
Right.
So they can meet up
and it's for a shorter amount of time. They've changed the whole show. The show is... That's not what the show is about anymore.
So when Jeffy and Shanice were on it, they all picked. And they picked within their budget.
Yeah.
That was a good part, too. That's how you...
And the area that they wanted to be in. Because that's the other thing is I think Zach probably lives... I mean, I think they put them in
Georgetown,
Virginia.
Like.
No, I think it was in Arlington. I think it was in Arlington, Virginia. Mm-hmm.
But what if Meka work at Baltimore?
That's what I'm saying.
And they put him in Virginia?
Yeah, but that way
Georgetown, Arlington, same thing. But I was
do you remember the outside of them? It was like multiple buildings. They had multiple buildings like that in Georgetown.
You're right.
So I'm pretty sure it's in Virginia. It's in like Arlington.
Where are y'all living? Can y'all tell us where y'all are living?
Yeah, where you guys from? Hey. Okay. So
Mindy has low self-esteem. Zach is an asshole, and I feel bad, but I really don't like Mindy even more than I don't like Zach. That's terrible, right?
Yeah, because Zach, I think, is in a bad... Zach doesn't know how to tell the truth without hurting her feelings, so he just talks in circles.
Yeah, he's a manipulator, and that's why he was with women, like he said, were not smart. Yeah, because they actually fell for this BS.
Yeah.
Like, Mindy was like, what? Pastor Kyle was like...
Pastor Kyle's faces were epic.
What?
He was like... He took off his glasses, he said... And he squinted his eyes. It was funny. He was funny.
Because it's like you're saying a whole bunch of nothing.
And what you're saying does not match what you're doing.
And that's why he said, Pastor Kyle said, I don't believe you, but it's a show. Whatever. Let me go and get my check like I do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and that I don't think they're going to last to the end. I will say that. To the end of the show. I don't think
they didn't last past the honeymoon.
No, I mean, I think they're going to be off of the show, off of episodes within the next 2 episodes.
They still won't pull them off the episodes because they're still going to like follow them separately or something. I don't know.
Okay.
You think they'll completely be off the show?
Yes, and then come back at the reunion.
Maybe so. You're right. That could happen.
I'm tired of Mindy. I don't want to see her no more.
Okay,
who's next? Brandon and Tay-Tay.
Who?
Brandon crazy.
And Taylor has a nervous laugh that I can't stop hearing.
Really?
Every time he says something, she's like, just watch later. She's like,
but let me tell you something.
What?
I don't know if it was the preview for the last one where they were showing the long preview for the thing, but they were saying Taylor was texting guys, or Brandon thought she was texting guys.
Oh, right. There was a big blow up.
I see why. She probably got so frustrated with his antics
I'm just not going to do that.
That he left her after the airport. She probably was texting whoever she wanted to.
So here's the one thing I did want to say about what she said to him when they were leaving the honeymoon. Mm-hmm. And she said, I don't want to be married to this person that's acting this way on camera. I probably would have had a similar reaction. Girl, if you don't, who wants to hear that? It doesn't matter if that's what you mean, if that's what you feel, but who wants to hear that in a moment where they are, they're annoyed. He's annoyed, he's frustrated, he wants the cameras out of his face. You guys get off camera, and off camera, you're like, look, Brandon, you need to stop doing this for the cameras. What?
I think
if you don't just be like, babe, breathe, take a deep breath. Come on, you know we got to do this. I know you're frustrated. Mm-hmm. But for you to say what you said to him and then be surprised that you got the reaction you did is crazy.
My note said that Taylor is over him because when she was packing his stuff, she was like, okay, let's go.
She should not have packed his stuff.
And no, not packed from the place when she was helping pack to go to their new place.
Oh, you mean after they made up?
She just looked, still over.
So they definitely weren't really made up when they made up.
But then something seems fake about her, and kind of what you were saying.
Fake laughs.
Is that I feel like she acts different off camera, and how even when she was explaining to Pastor Kyle what happened, I think it was more stuff on her side than she was saying.
She's probably like Zach, kind of. Like, she and Zach, I think, both got picked the same way. Like, they looked for people that were on dating websites and had big social media presence. That's what I think happened with both of them. That is my theory on both Zach and him.
Something seems fake about her, but Brandon's crazy. So I don't care what she do at this point.
No, we're not going to say he's crazy.
Okay, he's not crazy.
He has mental health issues that he has identified, and he is not equipped to be on a show where cameras are following him. Or be in marriage, period. He could be in a marriage if he's in therapy and it's not on camera. Like,
he could be in a marriage to someone who he knows. Like, you cannot be on this.
Why are you signing up to be with somebody
because they need to know you. And they have a certain
and they have to and there's a build up.
Yeah,
like, I need to see your anxiety under small things, your anxiety under medium things.
He's a lovable guy in certain scenarios, but if you don't know him and then you see him in the worst possible light,
first within a week, it's gonna be hard to get over that. For sure.
And she shouldn't have to. Like, I don't know, but he in his defense, he didn't know that this would.
People always say, and people say, like, you know what you're getting into. Like, you really don't. You don't know what it's going to feel like to really have, like, it probably surprises people how hard it is to be themselves in front of a camera.
But when he came with them damn flowers and was like...
And a haircut. Don't forget the haircut. I think
that was kind of sociopathic. I was thinking to myself, oh, you crazy.
He was prepped.
I shouldn't call Brandon crazy, I know, but still.
I know.
He's not that crazy.
But he cannot handle the pressure of this stuff. So I get that.
And Taylor going to be texting him other men, and he really going to go off.
I don't remember that from the preview.
I don't know if that was in the original.
Oh, no, it was in the original.
He was like, she was texting the guys. I think it was even before the show started.
Yeah.
I don't know. They haven't shown that again. But now I kind of see why she probably felt left alone. But whatever.
He does isolate himself. So, I mean, they're going to continue to try. They'll still make it towards the end. Maybe her wigs will get better.
Her wigs ain't getting better. I'll tell you that. Okay. Them wigs are not getting better, but they need to. Okay,
Meka and Michael.
Okay, what you got to say about them? So what's going on with them? You think they would be cute with the cute names? They have a cute little thing going on.
Okay, so I just want to cut to the chase.
Wait. Can I say something first? Yes. These are my notes about Meka and Michael. Meka was so disturbed by his kitchen, and I was disturbed too. That he had that.
That seems very. He had a pan and a spatula
on the thing. But do people do that? I know some people keep some certain pans on top that they don't have room for. Like a big pan. I know people keep the big.
That wasn't what that was.
Pans.
That's not what that was.
Yeah. So why did he have
his whole house? It was just stuff out. Like,
and she was like, "You have all this cabinet space. Puts it up."
He must have lived in a very interesting home. Yeah. Which brings me to me getting straight to the chase.
Okay, wait.
No, I still can't.
I did like when he told Pastor Kyle that he wants to adopt because there is a need for black parents to adopt.
Okay, that was nice.
Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, that is very true. He's going to be a principal.
I think he's going to adopt.
He's going to be a principal.
I think he's going to adopt with his partner.
What partner?
His same-sex partner, because he's
Well, wait.
I think Michael is gay.
Huh?
You don't think Michael is gay?
You said he's going to adopt with his partner.
So here is my theory. My theory is that Michael thinks that he's supposed to act a certain way in a heterosexual relationship. And so he is literally like doing weird stuff off camera. Like, I don't know. I think he's like sabotaging and doing really weird things.
Sabotage, that's true.
Off camera.
Okay.
And then on camera, he's like all like pursing his lips and closing his eyes to think... I'm not doing this with you.
But what did he do?
Every time he thinks about something or starts to say something, he goes. And so it might be habits that he picked up from women in his life, because I think he was raised with all women.
Mom and aunt, yeah.
But
or his aunt
and his cousin sister.
Yeah.
Yes, but which is fine. He could just have feminine tendencies, but I really do think and I don't think there's anything wrong with a guy that's straight having feminine tendencies or a gay male having feminine tendencies. But what I do think is not okay is you being gay and trying to be in a relationship with a woman if you're not into women. And I just think that he says he's so much about perception that I think he's just trying to put out this perception to the world. And so when he's crying, he's disappointed that it's messing up and it's not what he claims.
So you think he's using her as a beard?
He's using this show as a beard. It's not her. It could have been anybody.
Okay, so that's your theory. Your theory is that Michael is a gay man.
Yes.
Okay. Well then,
let's see what Meka thinks. Maybe she'll tell us. Do you think Meka will tell us if she thinks he's gay?
Meka, is Michael gay?
What do you think? Or what do you know? Or what have you seen?
What if they're
this
still
has happened
married?
before. They're not. I'm not concerned about. They're not still married.
You're right.
Okay.
Okay. And I get her frustration when she was so mad because it's like you're still sitting up here lying, saying you didn't say this and you did. But at this point, she gotta let it go.
Even though it's not gonna be
hard. It's just like just say. Even if I said it, I don't recall saying that. But I probably did.
He could have fixed it.
Yeah, he could have. And he just going on and on. And now people are kind of attacking Meka like, get over it. It's hard to get over somebody, you know, completely lie.
Because you're calling me a liar to my face.
And that's scary. And I know that you said what you said and you're telling me I'm lying? That's scary. Oh, okay. Yeah, but then Meka has said in the confessional that him crying made her happy that he was vulnerable, and to me he was crying.
It was fake. It wasn't fake. He was crying because he couldn't be. He keeps saying he's not saying why he's really crying.
Nope.
And he keeps saying that I'm failing. No, you're failing at convincing people that you're not gay, and or you're failing at this perception that you're trying to show on camera that's not working because you're a liar off camera.
True.
Like whatever it is that you're failing at, it's not the husband part. It's the person part. Like you're failing at being a good person.
You're right.
So so I'm thinking, Meka.
What?
Meka has a lot to say about everything.
Yeah, and she did.
And I
say
like
that
Meka,
she was very controlling.
You can't say everything that comes to mind. It feels like you're attacking somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So
I do agree with that.
I understand that it's camera, so they're probably telling you to like say how you feel, talk it out. But you just can't say everything. Mm-hmm. Like it translates on camera.
And I know,
like she's literally coming for him.
Yeah.
Everything. Like she doesn't say a lot of positive things about him.
Yeah. I have a friend like that too. And I think she'll outgrow it with time.
Maybe so. Yeah. I mean, experience. People tell you like you don't have to say everything you feel. Just because you think it doesn't mean you have to say it.
Yeah.
So and you learn how to say things differently. And you in a marriage and a relationship, you got to take some L's. So everything can't be an issue.
Yep.
Like you aren't going to get your way in everything.
Okay.
So
who's the last couple?
We don't have anything else to say about Meka?
No.
I don't think she's attracted to him.
No. I mean
physically. I don't think she's physically attracted to him.
Nope.
And her body language doesn't say that. Mm-hmm. They do seem to get more engaged with each other in the previews
with them walking.
Yeah, and then in the previews when they're family. Yeah,
that was cute.
But even still, I just don't think she's attracted to him sexually.
Okay. Well,
I wouldn't be either. So
there's that.
There we go.
Anyway, Katie and Derek. Okay, I want to say that
we already know what you want to say.
To stop talking about them dogs sleeping in the bed with them.
It was just like
over and over and over and over. Oh, we need room for the dogs. It was the king because my dog sleeps with me. Do you mind if my dog sleeps with me? It's like, girl,
I could never be on the show because if somebody had a dog and they dog sleep with them, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. A wrap.
Like that was.
When she went in that house and saw that gun and that cash.
That was funny. Wait, I was like,
I said, he said it's fake. I said that gun ain't fake.
No, it did have a red cap on it.
Oh, did it?
It had something red on it to show that it was. It's like certain things do have.
Okay, but that was fun.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was. But it wasn't just. It was the gun and the money together that made it hilarious.
And it's like, why do you have your gun on top of your money?
That money
in your mama house. He lived in his mama house.
No, he's got roommates.
That wasn't his parents' house?
No, he has roommates. They live in a single family home, but it's like roommates.
Okay,
like 3 guys.
I saw that yellow and I said, he lives with his grandma.
No, they rent someone's home. They rent a single family home and they have 3, there's like 2 or 3 roommates.
Oh, I thought he was living in his mother's house with that.
But he said he has multiple roommates, so that's why I think he has like 3.
Okay. So,
don't you want to come out and say what you've been wanting to tell me? And
that I was right. Oh, this is what I was right. I texted her earlier and told her I was right. This man that Katie was dating is going to come back up. I knew it was going to come back up. I didn't think that she was going to bring it back up. I thought that the experts were going to bring it up. Like,
because they knew what happened early on.
Like, you should tell them, or is everything going on good? Yeah. No, she brought it up after he basically said that he didn't know if he would be in love with her for 6 to 12 months. Which
she
to me
really needs to get a grip on life, because in the next episode, she's going to say that she's upset, or she's going to show that she's upset that he's not going to fall in love with her in 8 weeks.
Yeah, she said that to her
mom. Who is falling in love in 8 weeks?
And secondly,
nobody.
You feel that way, but then you tell him about a guy that you were literally crying over the day of your wedding.
So that's because she was mad. She wanted to make him. She wanted to hurt him.
But that's passive aggressive, and that's not right.
Yes.
You were trying to hurt him, because my mom told me, she was like, no, she brought that up. I had to rewind the episode, because I was like, no, the experts brought that up. And she was like, no, she brought it up after they discussed that he wasn't in love, whatever. And whatever. Okay, yeah. So I don't know. Katie, passive aggressive, tried to throw that back in his face.
And she's just immature when it comes to relationships and love, because one, she's concerned about somebody who wasn't her boyfriend and that she was in love with, and he wasn't in love with her. And it's like she's saying the right things, but she doesn't really believe it.
And then when she explained, when Pastor Kyle asked her how she knew she was in love, explained that. And I don't know if she explained it to him or in the confessional, but she was like, I just was so concerned with everything they did. Like, it was just like, that's not love. You were infatuated.
Infatuated, obsessed.
And that's how it seems like she was with this other guy.
Right.
And I don't know if she was saying that's who she was in love with before.
Yeah,
but she said she had been in love before, and it was this and that. And it's like, she didn't have that agape love, honey. She had that surface level.
Because they weren't even in a relationship.
Yeah, I was so confused. So she might have never been in love too, talking about him.
I know. Now, I'm not mad at Derek being upfront about the fact that he's not in love. He done told you he's never been in love. He's unfamiliar with the feeling. Yeah. He clearly does not think he has been. Yeah. And he's telling you, like, what more do you want from him? Yep. He's not acting in any way except how he's been acting the whole time, but he's just not, he still likes you. Yep. I mean, now she did say that, or they both said they felt like it was a little surface.
He said it first. Yep.
Yeah. So,
I thought that too. I said, I didn't know. I mean, it's going to be surface at first. Y'all are sexually attracted to each other. So you guys decided to have sex. He can't be in love with you. That's the surface. Now you got to dig deeper. Yeah. That's not a negative thing, especially in a week. Right. It is going to be surface attraction.
I agree. And I just think that there's nothing wrong with what he said. So she's being very
my mama said something about her. Hold on.
She's being a red flag. She has red flag behaviors.
And he had some, but
the only thing that I felt like was not necessary was that he didn't have to say that it was going to take 6 to 12 months to be in love.
Because how do you know that?
He doesn't know, because he's never been in love.
But she might have asked him a timeline. Honestly,
which is true.
Because why would he just randomly say? Maybe he said, I can't foresee.
I don't know. Maybe 6 to 12 months. Yeah. But either way, like, you don't know how long it's going to take. But you should, 6 months is a good time frame. I think that's a year is a bit much, but 6 months is good. But clearly, he done been with some people for a few months and realized he wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. My mom said, did you watch Mavs? Freckles showed her passive-aggressive side. She brought up her boyfriend after Derek says he's not in love with her. I knew Freckles was whack. That is from my mom. Freckles is Katie.
And she
was a little passive-aggressive. Because why did you bring that up? You didn't have to. And not on national TV. Even if you told him, like, I'm not. When you see this, you're gonna see me crying over somebody.
Yeah, just so you know, this did happen before the wedding.
And I would have said that a little bit in 6 weeks.
Yeah, I wouldn't have even said it early.
But the fact that you said that to basically one up him, were like, I have somebody too, and she could have used that in a different way. She just totally messed it up. She could have said, I had somebody I was in love with that wasn't in love with me, and I'm scared of that happening again. That's the angle.
Now that is the angle, because that should be her angle, because she clearly falls for people quickly, and he's never been in love. So it's very clear that there can be some imbalance.
No, that wasn't her angle. Her angle was probably like, shit, I hope I didn't mess this up or didn't take his
So
offer.
she wants to have some backup.
But you know what? This is my prediction. She's not with either one of them right now. She's not with Derek or the other dude.
Yeah, because the other dude didn't really want her either. Yeah,
because once you got off the show and y'all were back, you were back harassing him,
or you were harassing him, and he didn't want it on.
Once you back harassing him and you off the show, he ain't gonna want you.
But that's okay, because he's not the one for you.
Nope. And Derek isn't either.
That's the point. It's like you have to be with people for other reasons than just wanting to be in love and be married, because that's not how that works.
Nope.
So
sorry, Katie. She's not a fan favorite.
No, I don't think so. Maybe she is. I don't know. I need to
do y'all like Katie? Tell me, do you like Katie? Who is tell us
who is your favorite couple? Yes,
who's your favorite couple, and then who's your favorite person? Who's your favorite person?
Tell us. We are.
I don't know who my favorite person is. I like Meka, and I like Austin. Austin and Meka are my favorite two.
Yeah,
people.
Austin is my favorite. My favorite.
And I'm not mad at Derek. He a little immature, but I ain't mad at him.
Oh, I'll get back to y'all on who's my favorite couple. But that's all for this week.
I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done this week.
We got through that. Sorry, we won't miss another week, guys.
Yeah.
My friend is out of town.
I'm back now.
To skip it.
So we are ready to get back on schedule.
Yeah,
we'll be back on schedule. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and like.
Please subscribe. Please.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.